Welcome to Intelligence Gateway.
JavaScript Course Lecture 3. In this lecture, we will learn about functions and scope. Introduction to functions, defining and calling functions, parameters, and return values. Function expressions and arrow functions. Scope and variable visibility, closures and lexical scope. A conclusion. Introduction to functions. Functions are an essential part of programming and play a crucial role in creating efficient and reusable code. In simple terms, functions are like mini-programs within a larger program. They take inputs, perform operations on those inputs, and return outputs by breaking down complex tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces. Functions make code easier to read, write, and maintain. Defining and calling functions. Functions are an essential part of programming, allowing us to break down complex tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces of code. Defining a function involves giving it a name and specifying what it does once defined. We can call the function whenever we need it, passing in any necessary arguments. When calling a function, we use its name followed by parentheses with any arguments inside the parentheses. The function then executes, performing the specified task and returning any necessary values. Understanding how to define and call functions is crucial for writing efficient and effective code. Parameters and return values in programming. Functions are essential tools for organizing code and making it more efficient. One important aspect of functions is the use of parameters and return values. Parameters allow us to pass information into a function, while return values allow us to receive information back from a function. This makes functions incredibly versatile and useful in a wide range of applications. Function expressions and arrow functions. Function expressions are a way to define functions as values of variables. They can be anonymous or named and are often used as arguments for other functions. Arrow functions are a shorthand syntax for writing function expressions. They have a concise syntax and do not bind their own this keyword. Scope and variable visibility. Scope refers to the visibility of variables in different parts of a program. In JavaScript, there are two types of scope, global and local. Global variables can be accessed from anywhere in the program, while local variables are only accessible within their defined function. Variable visibility is affected by where the variable is declared. If a variable is declared outside of any function, it has global scope and can be accessed from anywhere in the program. If a variable is declared inside a function, it has local scope and can only be accessed within that function. Closures and lexical scope. Closures and lexical scope are advanced concepts in programming that can be difficult to understand, but they are essential for writing clean and efficient code. A closure is a function that has access to variables in its outer enclosing scope, even after the outer function has returned. Lexical scope refers to how variable names are resolved in nested functions. Understanding these concepts can help you write more modular and maintainable code. Conclusion: functions and scope are fundamental concepts in JavaScript that play a crucial role in organizing and structuring code. Functions are blocks of reusable code designed to perform specific tasks, and scope determines the accessibility of variables and functions within different parts of the code. Function declaration and expression. You'll understand how to create functions using function declarations and function expressions. Function declarations are named functions, defined with a function keyword, while function expressions are anonymous functions assigned to variables, parameters, and arguments. You'll explore how to pass data into functions using parameters, and how to call functions with arguments. Return statement. Understanding the return statement is crucial, as it allows functions to return values to the calling code. Arrow functions in modern JavaScript. Arrow functions provide a concise syntax for writing functions, especially for shorter, one-liner functions. Function scope. Learn about local and global scope and how variables defined inside a function are accessible only within that function, while variables declared outside functions have global scope. Closures. Closures are a powerful concept in JavaScript that allows functions to remember the variables from the scope in which they were created, even if they are executed in a different scope. IFE immediately invoked function expression. Understand the concept of IIFE, which involves defining and immediately executing a function, often used to create private scopes and avoid variable pollution. Hoisting. Learn about the behavior of variable and function hoisting in JavaScript and how it affects the order of code execution. Function composition. Explore the idea of combining multiple functions to create more complex and reusable functionality throughout the course. You will likely encounter hands-on examples, exercises, and projects to reinforce your understanding of functions and scope in JavaScript.
Thanks for watching. For more information, like, comment, and subscribe our channel.